Time to feed these hungry Steam Deck fans again. They're hungry. Alright, I got them, I got them. Hello viewers, another beautiful day. Yeah, hope your five senses of work, health, and strength is good. Or excellent. Alright, now, for all you wine lovers, we got a new update. Listen to this. It says Wine Direct 3D to Vulkan Translation Library. VKD3D 1.13 out now. The Wine team has just released VKD3D version 1.13, an update for their own Direct 3D to Vulkan translation library. The note highlights basic loop uncontrollable support in the HLSL compiler, effect compiler support for several version 4.0 plus state objects, miscellaneous bug fixes. That's just the main standout changes. There's a lot of smaller changes too as they build it up. This will be bundled with the next release of Wine, which will be Wine 9.17, which should be due out around the 6th of September. All that news can be seen in the release post, not to be confused with Valve's VKD3D Proton, which was forked off from it a long time ago. Now, as explained before on this, Valve wants things ready a lot faster and with a dedicated support for all the latest games in Proton. Valve are a lot more aggressive on getting all the newest possible stuff inside VKD3D Proton. Meanwhile, Directly has a much wider software target, including various applications, not just games. Yeah, Wine. All right, what's the next piece of news here? Mesa. Let's see, Mesa. What do we got? Whew, nice little list. Mesa 24.2.1 and Mesa 24.1.7 open source driver now available. It says the Mesa team just released bug fix update to two most recent driver series with Mesa 24.2.1 and Mesa 24.1.7 now available. For the Mesa 24.1 series, this marked the end of the updates for it has confirmed in the mailing list announcement, so you're encouraged to update to 24.2 for continued support. The Mesa team generally tell people to wait for the first point release in the next series to upgrade, and now it's out, Mesa 24.2.1, so you should be good to go. Then it says the Mesa 24.2.1 release include bug fixes for artifacts on Black Myth Wukong, DCS World Radeon RX 7900 Flicker, RADV/ACO scheduler bug in ACOS somewhere in parallel GS. Once human black artifacts consume the screen. Then it says ANV breaking limit benchmark does not run. Possible race condition when generating enums.h. Then it says Radeon SI regression with blindless texture. Then it says possible regression found in this long code here. Then it says this is 982106E 6768E 6F69D71710E3 14325C81351452D. Says non-compiler assertion failed to replay in CP 2077 fossil. Mesa doesn't build with following config options. Intel enable compression on depth buffer XE2. Confidential issue 117.11. Spectacle crashes recording H.264 video with 24.2-RC3. Then with Mesa 24.1.7 release include bug fixes for ANV breaking limit benchmark does not run. Possible race condition when generating enums.h. ANV possible regression found in 982106E6768E6F69D71710E314325325C813591452D. Says regression with blindless texture artifacts on Black Myth Wukong, DCS World, Radeon RX 7900 Flicker, RADV/ACO scheduler bug, ACO somewhere in parallel GS. One human black artifacts consume the screen, then XE2 non-compiler. Assertion fails replaying CP2077 fossil. Mesa doesn't build with the following config option. Yeah, Mesa. They're always updating something over there, man. Always. Alright, what's this? What's another one? Check out this demo for the Sternly Worded Adventure, a roguelike world puzzle RPG. Let's see, has master over 8 different classes, over 15 different enemies, unlock over 180 items, spell words with over 25 different letters. Demo available with Linux support on Steam. What is this? It says inspired by Bookworm Adventure, developer Balthazar and publisher Two Left Thumbs are working on a roguelike word puzzler RPG, Sternly Worded Adventure, and there's a demo available. Here you travel through a forested peninsula with a Yorkshire sounding place names, fighting monsters with the power of words to uncover whatever dark secret may be lurking beyond. The developer only just in the last week launched a big update to the demo that includes controller improvement, new accessibility option, and a lot of new gameplay. Yeah, that's for you. That's for you word lovers. Enjoy. All right, what else we got? Okay, what we got here? Let's say here, while you're waiting on Hollow Knight Silksong, check out Mr. Aestik. That's AESTIK. Aestik from Hooded Traveler Games. It looks absolutely gorgeous with some clear Hollow Knights. Inspiration may be a good one to play through while you wait for Silksong. This hand-drawn Metroidvania has some pretty fun features to set it apart from other similar games, including a bunch of impactful decision in moral dilemma situation which will change how it all unfold. There's also numerous upgrade paths, cute little creatures you can get to follow you along, fishing, a challenge mode, and more. More as you explore the realm of Aestik, you will need to make impactful decisions which will alter the course of the game, platform your way through this strange, unique world, and fathom the mysterious corruption that drive the same creatures mad, fight off wild beasts, and navigate through the harsh environment to uncover the world, interconnected maps, and secrets. Let's see here. Available on Steam Store. Says here, a vast, interconnected world, traverse intricate maps, AES discovering hidden secrets, traveling mysterious realms, unique environments, and every corner of Aestik offers something new, from the cozy bubble woods to the spooky gourd glades. Challenge obstacles, overcome damning platforming challenge, demanding platforming challenges. Sorry about that. With precision and skills, customize your playstyle, equip the ability runes that fits your personal playstyle to navigate through the world. Snap combat, engage in fast-paced combat against over 25 unique foes. Epic boss battles, face off against more than 15 formidable bosses that will test your combat powers and strategy. Impactful choices. Your decision will alter the course of your adventure and lead to unique encounters. Replayability. Experience different outcomes and storyline based on the path you choose. Oh yeah, you want a challenge? You got it. Says here, I only discovered this as its advertised Linux support on Steam, but there doesn't actually seem to be a Linux version, so it's not clear what happened here. Looking on SteamDB, there doesn't seem to actually be anything for Linux, so most likely you'll need to force it to run through Proton, where it will likely run well anyway. Update: the developer confirmed no actual Linux version, so you do need Proton. Yeah, it's called AESTIK. Yeah. Yeah, you guys got some games to play though, that's for sure. By the looks of this picture, nice little piece of artwork. All right, now what else we got? Let's see here. Keep going here. Got to keep you guys up to date. Okay, let's see. What do we got? It says Valve fix resolution overrides for non-Steam games on Steam Deck plus more general Steam fixes. Another beta release is out now for Steam Client on desktop Linux and Steam Deck. Here the latest what you need to know. Since again this is Steam Client update, not a Steam OS update, most of it applies to both Steam Desktop and Steam Deck, except the Steam Deck does have one specific nice bug fix, and it says fix game resolution override failing to apply for non-Steam games. This will be nice for those of you docking your Steam Deck while playing various non-Steam games from other launchers, emulators, and more. The rest of the changelog: general, fix screenshot copy to the clipboard displaying with swap red and blue channels on Windows. Big picture mode, fix a rear bug that could cause the login page continuously fail with error 11 until the client was restarted. Mac OS, fix a copy to clipboard not working for screenshots and recording. Steam input, add output icons to all mode/behavior drop-down menus. These indicate if the mode by default generate OS mouse output, X input, output controller, Steam input API action output, or is a remapping tool/overlay menu. Touch redial hotbar. Then it says Steam input API analog action that can have multiple, i.e. camera as flick sticks, are now labeled as via flick stick. Steam input API analog action can now optionally be used via gyro to mouse. Default is still as mouse or as joystick depending on source. Fix rare issues where gyro processing occurs before controller type is established. It says fix for trackpads as button behavior not displaying any GILF, and fix gyro calibration button appearing twice on gyro config screen if there is a mode shift applied to the gyro. Yeah, you guys are good. News, deals, games update, the usual. Anyway, what else I got here? Yeah, I gotta push through this. Okay, what else we got? Okay, let's see here. We got plenty of time. Let's see, a stylish tactic RPG Demon School delayed until quarter 25. Demon School. What? Let's see here. Says if it does have a demo available on Steam, which continues to be updated, and it has native Linux support. Anyway, if that game ain't for you, play something else. And if you're religious, that game ain't for you. You know better. Anyway, what else I got? Says with chess-inspired gameplay, turn-based roguelike deck builder Usurper launches September 9th. Okay, let's say chess as a roguelike deck builder could be a fun one. Developer Rogue Brain Studios announced that Usurper will launch on September 9th. It looks like chess, but it's not the chess you know. A game where your king is your strongest weapon. Play cards from your deck to drop units onto the board and checkmate your opponent. Draft new cards, upgrade your rulers, and choose powerful gambits to create game-breaking synergies. Build the ultimate deck and master 4 unique factions to claim the throne. And they say, well, let's see here, roguelike deck building chess gameplay, 4 unique faction, 40 dynamic pieces, 78 gambits, upgrade and promotions, 15 challenging bosses, 10 difficulty levels, online local multiplayer modes with custom decks. And it says you can follow it on Steam. And it says it has native Linux support and the demo continues to be updated, so give it a go. It will be $10 at release. It will be $10 at release with a launch discount plan. The developer also told me it will have Steam bundled with 2 other chess-like Pawn Brain and the Ouroboros King, and all 3 have Linux support. Alright, That's for you chess people. Alright, what else we got? Keep moving. Alright, what's this? What's this? With over 900,000 players trying it during early access, Halls of Torment launches September 24th. Yeah, that game looked crazy. It says here, Halls of Torment is basically Vampire Survivor style like classic Diablo. He said it's good. He said it's bloody good, and now it's just ready to release. Announced on Steam the release date September 24th at around 1 p.m. UTC. It's clearly sold really well too, with the developer noting over 900,000 of you have been playing during early access, which is pretty amazing, and it's achieved an overwhelming positive user rating too. The 1.0 update sounds great too, and it's going to be huge. They said it will be the biggest update to date for Halls of Torment. And it says some of what to expect from the 1.0 release includes the final stage with the vault, more difficult customization, and actual use of torment shards when you rescue the scripter to allow you to continuously improve the individual character stats, finishing up the achievement with 500 different quests, new character traits for the 5th ranked, an upgrade to Godot Engine 4.3, and much more. It says Halls of Torment is a horde survival game with a pre-rendered retro look reminiscent of RPGs from the late 90s. Choose one of the many heroes character and descend into the deadly halls of torment. Fight unholy horror from beyond to survive waves after wave of enemies until you face one of the tormented lords. Strengthen your heroes with character traits, abilities, and items. Create a new powerful build during each run. Explore various underground expanse and find new powerful items that enable you to venture even deeper into the abyss. Halls of Torment is a Steam Deck verified and has native Linux version. Buy it on Steam. Yeah, you guys got plenty of games to play. September 24th. Anyway, you got plenty of games to play, man. You Steam Deck fan, you're spoiled. Anyway, alright, what else I got here? Okay, 3 more pieces of news here. Let's see what else we got. Gotta keep you guys up to date, man. Yeah. Oh, he didn't put out anything today? Nothing? Well, I got you covered. Anyway, EmuDeck team announced Linux-powered EmuDeck machines. The team behind EmuDeck, a project that started off providing easy emulated on Steam Deck/SteamOS, has announced their own hardware with Bazite Linux-powered EmuDeck machines. They're basically Steam machines tailored more towards retro enthusiasts. With a case that's very obviously inspired by Sega Dreamcast, the idea is to provide a great out-of-the-box experience for modern emulation. Not just that though, since it's powered by Linux, specifically Bazite, they have a platform for running other more modern games too, and a lot thanks to Valve's Proton. Says pictures EmuDeck machine, credit EmuDeck team. As you can see on the front, 4 USB ports plus a power reset switch. There's one USB-C on the back, and it also has 2.5 gigabytes per second Ethernet too. Naturally, EmuDeck comes pre-installed, so you'll get really easy access emulation. Shipping in 2 different versions with a low-powered and much more capable unit. EM1 Intel N97, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigabyte SSD. EM2 Ryzen 8600G overclocked, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 SSD. It says you can also get them bundled with the Nova Lite controller. And then it says the specs, models, Intel EM1 is Intel N7, Intel 2 USB 2.0 plus 2 USB 3.0, 8 gigs of DDR5, 512 of NVMe, Wi-Fi, AC, 60 FPS, and then the CMU 60 FPS, PCSX 60 FPS, RPCS3 not playable, Xenia not playable. Let's see, Last of Us not playable, Doom Eternal not playable. Counter-Strike not playable, Elden Ring not playable, Forza Horizon 5 not playable, Returnal not playable, Final Fantasy demo not playable, user upgradable, no. But then on the EM2 now, with the AMD Ryzen 8600, then it has a GPU of a Radeon 76M overclocked, 2 USB 2.0 plus 2 USB 3.0, 1 USB-C, 16 gigs of RAM, 6000 MTS, 512 gigs of NVMe, Wi-Fi 6 AX, upgradable, yes, Hades plus 200 FPS, Cyberpunk 61 FPS, GTA 5 110 FPS, Red Dead Redemption 2 42 FPS, Last of Us 60 FPS, Doom Eternal 80 FPS, Counter-Strike 2 200 FPS, Elden Ring 60 FPS, Forza Horizon 5 88 FPS, Returnal 37 FPS, Final Fantasy Demo 45, CMU 60 FPS, PCSX2 60 FPS, RCP S3 40 to 60 FPS, Xenia 40 to 60 FPS, and Dolphin 60 FPS. Says the pricing starts around $277 for the EM1 and the $512 for the EM2. Although these are early birds prices, they will be higher at about $302 for the EM1 and $588 for the EM2 normally. They're currently crowdfunded the effort on Indigo. It's using a flexible goal, so they'll receive whatever funds are pledged rather than needing to hit a specific goal. This means they can provide as many as people pledge for. On top of that, they are also planning a docking station which you can use to bump up the power that will house an AMD Radeon 7600 desktop card. They say the dock will begin development once the campaign is finished. Going by their timeline, they provide the manufacturing would begin November with shipping planned for December 2024. While rather exciting and really fun to see more proper Linux-based hardware, it's worth noting this is still in concept stage. They have yet to prove themselves on the hardware, so it's on pretty risky side. Alright, okay, Emu. Alright, what else we got? Let's see here. Got to keep you guys up to date. Oh, you Steam Deck fans are spoiled. Says Elder Scrolls Online now Steam Deck playable to be fully verified in a future update. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online on the go. You guys are spoiled. Anyway, really great to see Bigger Develop actual start properly take note of the Steam Deck since it's selling so well. Now we have the Elder Scrolls Online from ZeniMax Online Studio and Bethesda Softworks getting improvements. The thing is, the game actually been playable for back as June 2022. However, you did need some adjustment to get it to work that I detailed, but it seems this is no longer required. Thanks to this, Valve now bumps it up to a Steam Deck playable rating while using Proton 9.0 through 2. And then they say in their own announcement on the update, the developer notes, we are thrilled to announce that Elder Scrolls Online has playable status on Steam Deck. This means that the Steam ESO players can now venture into Tamriel second era using the portable PC gaming device. Never miss a daily login reward. If you play on Steam and have a Steam Deck, simply find a game in your library to begin the download. Note that while the game is now officially playable, it's worth have full verified status until further update, meaning you might encounter some unexpected issues, user interface that is. And then it says, going by their wording towards the end above, they plan to improve it further to get it Steam Deck verified in the future. You can play Elder Scrolls Online from Steam. You Steam Deck fans are spoiled. Alright, now, what else we got? Got plenty of time here. Knock this out real quick. Okay, KDE Plasma 6.2 adding a pop-up for donation, plus they want to make a next generation KDE OS. Let's see what they got here. It says a recent change was proposed last month to implement an on by default KDE daemon, a module that will gently ask you to donate to KDE as a pop-up on your notification system. inside the KDE Plasma desktop planned for version 6.2, as per merge request cited above in this blog post from developer Nate Graham. Regarding the situation, we find the following rationale behind the implementation. KDE usually acts through various social media posts, official channels, and yearly fundraisers.